Earthquakes are one of nature's most devastating forces. They claim on average about 8,700 lives each year. The human, economic and social damage to communities is truly staggering. Over the last century alone, earthquakes are estimated to have cost over 1 million human lives. In 1976, China experienced its deadliest earthquake in modern history. The quake, which struck the northeastern city of Tangshan on July the 28th, killed about 242,000 people. Its magnitude was measured at 7.8 to 8.2 on the Richter scale, and millions of houses were reduced to rubble and ashes within a few seconds. In late 2005, the world again held its breath for the people of earthquake-devastated parts of northern Pakistan, India and Afghanistan. Thousands died and many more were left homeless. This quake was measured at 7.6 on the Richter scale. It destroyed entire communities. The process of recovery will take years. This particular earthquake was one of the worst of the decade and affected an area about the size of Switzerland. Japan is one of the world's most earthquake-prone countries. In 1995, news headlines again graphically demonstrated the damage caused by the Hanshin earthquake, which hit the Japanese city of Kobe. It was a magnitude 7.2 quake that killed over 6,000 people. More than 90% of the victims were stuck under rubble. Collapsing homes caused most of the deaths. At the time, all that was available to help victims was heavy industrial equipment which was really ill-suited for the job. The traumatic experience did prompt the Japanese government to invest in post-earthquake rescue scenarios, and today robot technology is being used to develop more efficient methods of locating and extracting victims of future disasters. Deep in the Earth's crust, tension is building up in California's San Andreas fault. Seismologists warn that it's only a matter of time before a devastating earthquake strikes the region with disastrous consequences for the area and the city of Los Angeles. Many residents still remember the quake that struck on January the 17th, 1994. That tremor, which registered 6.7 on the Richter scale, struck the center of the San Fernando Valley, killing 72 people and injuring more than 9,000. A new study by the Scripps Institute of Oceanography of California, which has analyzed 20 years of data, found the fault could rupture at any time. Experts have estimated that a quake on the southern San Andreas region of magnitude 7.6 or greater could kill thousands of people in the densely populated greater Los Angeles area. The section last moved in 1690, producing an estimated 7.7 magnitude quake, but caused little injury or damage because hardly anyone lived there at the time. The California Institute of Technology, or Caltech, in Pasadena, California, has acquired a supercomputer for simulating what might happen when the big one does come. Scientists are working on early warning systems. And while they can't predict quakes, they can give some much-needed warning when eventually the ground does begin to heave and an earthquake occurs. It seems the only thing that is certain about earthquakes is that the headlines of the news media will again in the future inform us of the destruction caused by one of nature's most deadly forces.
Yeah.